What's happening? What's happening? Y'all already know what it is, man. It's February 15, 2026. It's the St. Pete Funny Podcast. I'm your host, comedian Damion Davis. Y'all already know what it is. It's up there like granny panties. Happy New Year's. Happy belated Valentine's Day. Happy side chick day, because this when the side chick get to hang with the nigga because he couldn't hang with her yesterday. So all to the side chicks, we know y'all might don't be tuned in tonight. Y'all give y'all Valentine treat the day after, as you deserve. One time about it, man, it's been a wonderful year, man, a wonderful last year, man. But we back. We got a great show for you tonight. And you already know we got a funny guest coming through. You already know who it is, Agent Ratliff. But this is season 3, 2026, St. Pete Funny Podcast. And I can't keep doing it without my co-host. Y'all know she in my back pocket. Know she back. We're going to bring my co-host on, Latasha Lee, the cocktail CEO. It's going down, man. I want everybody to tune in, man. Share this live, man. It's going to be a phenomenal show. We hanging out. We got my boy, Agent Ratliff, going to be in the building. And we doing our thing, man. Hope everybody enjoying the day, man. Tune in, share. We're going to find out how he came from an internet sensation to his comedic rise on the internet right now. I ask him about a lot of things. The Miss Pat show, he got a lot of things coming up. They want to talk to y'all about. We got trendy topics we got to talk about. You know we're going to do the ride and slide. And if y'all lucky, man, we might get a special complaint call in where we can do some complaining, man, because we got Agent Raps up, man. We got to do some OCDA type shit. We're going to try to get that in, man. So if you got somebody we could call and have him do an actual complaint, all the viewers, man, I would want you to put it in the chat. The producer would see it. We'll give him the number, and we're going to make it do what it do, man. Other than that, man, let's have a great time. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's a new season. We changed the time. Football season been going. So we said, hey, people ain't watching football no more. Let's give them something to do. So, man, we brought the St. Pete Funny Podcast back today, man. And you already know we're gonna be 6 p.m. Eastern for the year, man. You already know. Let's do it, man. I'm trying to see what's up. I'm gotta bring my girl in because I know is she in the chat? Is she in the back? See my girl at? But she ain't in the back. But I want to give a shout out to Fort Myers. And to our guests. I had a phenomenal week of comedy, man. Thursday night I was able to do host for our guest tonight, Mr. Calimar White at Tampa Funny Bone. It was a phenomenal show, man. People came out, St. Pete stood up. It was a lovely show. Calimar did his thing. We had a feature tatted up from Orlando on there. Had my girl NY do a little something in the beginning. It was a great show, man. And then last night I was able to go down to Fort Myers, little Pakistan. Fort Myers, man, y'all showed the boy love. I headlined the show, had comedian Ron Matthews, had OG Old School BET coming view back in the day. Mr. Joe Mobley hosted, man. So it was a phenomenal show. So that they keep bringing me back down there. Anytime y'all want to bring me back down there, I'm coming back. I love Fort Myers, man. Big shout out to Fort Myers. But other than that, man, we've been getting it in, man. You already know, man, that's what we got to do. This is the St. Pete Funny Podcast. And remember, if y'all got somebody that we could call and put a complaint into, make sure you put their name and them in the chat. We're going to try to get it in. We're going to try to answer all the questions that y'all talking about in the chat. And we're going to do our thing, man. So that's how we're going to go. That's how we're going to rock. It's 6 o'clock, man. It's time to go down, man. Y'all already know, man. It's the St. Pete Funny Podcast. I'm your host, comedian Davis. Damion Davis, and it's up there like granny panties, baby. I'm finna bring my girl in. Let me see, cause we gotta get our guest in. Let me see what's going on. She ready? He in the back? Okay. Okay. Well, no further ado. You know, we do usually wait on our co-host, but she got some things coming on. But we do got our guest in the back, and I don't want to hold him up because I know he got things to do. Y'all give it up for the one and only, man, St. Pete on. I don't never do shit at work, all that type of shit. OCDA, Agent Ratliff, my boy, Calimar White.
Yes, sir. What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? What
What's
it do?
going on, homie? What's going on, man? I see you, boy. Where you
Man,
at?
I'm chilling.
You biking
I'm
the
chilling.
eight?
Yeah, we back in the A. We back home with it now.
Okay, we back in A, man. That's real now, man. Like I was telling our viewers, man.
Oh my God. Hey
Yeah.
guys.
All
Hey,
right.
how you
It's a
doing?
little
How you
late.
doing?
It's a
How you
little late.
doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you hear Calimar?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
I
can.
can
All
hear you.
right. Oh, okay. We see what you're doing.
I
You can get
can't
that.
hear.
You can't hear us? You can hear me?
I can hear you.
Hold on.
We see you, goddamn. You hear us now?
Maybe
I
I
can't
might
hear.
mute it. Well, no.
We hear you. You can't hear us.
Yeah.
I did. It's on.
You hear us?
Mm,
Okay.
mm-mm.
Well, she gonna come in, Calimar.
Says default.
Well, that's my whole co-host, Tasha Lee, the
Can't
cocktail.
hear.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah, I gotta get
Comment
together now.
setting recordings.
Yeah, you know, anytime when a
Mm-mm.
black person thing, we say roach in there. They would say we blame all the appliances functions, but our function is a
Yeah,
roach.
y'all can hear me, but I can't hear
Okay,
on
we
my
can hear you.
end. I got my volume up and everything.
All right, well, put your phone on so you can hear us from the phone.
Yep. It's like it's not coming through.
Okay, well, put your phone so you can hear from. Tell her to put the phone on.
Let me get out of and I'm gonna come back in.
Okay, that's real. Okay, well, that's my co-host.
29 done to the shut up, stupid.
Yeah, that's my co-host, Tasha. But like I was saying, bro, I was telling the viewers, man, how you was able to came to the Temple Funny Bone February 12th. This was your second time coming back doing the Funny Bone, right?
Oh yeah, the Tampa. Yeah. We just tore that
Yeah.
shit down. Yes,
Second
sir.
time,
Yes,
man. It
sir.
was phenomenal. The city came out
Yeah,
on a
yeah.
Thursday, man. That's hard to do on a Thursday, man. You know
Oh
what I'm
man,
saying?
they've been giving me goddamn Wednesdays and Thursdays. I just had to talk about that shit, man. But I know it's like a development stage. You know, all comedians got to go through this. They get the Wednesdays and Thursdays before they get the weekend. But I just be feeling like, man, shit. We at the level of weekend now because a lot of people they work on a weekday. They can't come to the show and shit like that. And I got an older audience, a
Yeah.
mature audience. So yeah, weekends coming.
It kind of kill you then. So we got what we got to do. We already been talking about it, getting it in the works. About you coming down here and getting in the nicer room, man, and getting everybody, man, for what
Oh
you
yeah,
been doing.
we gonna next time I come out there, we gonna do that side splitter. We gonna do a weekend. So I'll probably come
Okay,
out there in 6 more months. Tampa.
okay, it's definitely been tough. Well, like
Yeah.
this is the St. Pete Funny Podcast. I'm gonna let you know what we do. We do our ride and slide game. We're gonna have some people put in the chat. They might have somebody they want to complain to one of their bosses. But when the co-host come in, she usually do the fun hour. But what we want you to do, man, introduce the viewers to yourself. Let them know how long you've been doing comedy, what made you, know what I'm saying, transition from the internet, about the difference between the internet and stand-up, and what got you thus through this far to be where you at and where you're trying to go with
Nigga, I ain't gonna remember all that. You gonna have to break that shit down in words.
it.
Nigga. Shit.
Just tell them who you is with a brief segment and how you came to where you at right now, brother.
Uh, well, I go by the name of Calimar White, aka Agent Ratliff. I'm from St. Petersburg, Florida. I started comedy, stand-up comedy in 2017. Then I started doing the skits in 2018. Then I started OCDA in 2023, in June 2023. And now we here.
Yeah, now we here. But I know when you when I first grabbed hold to you, I caught you from I don't never do shit at work, the video on
Oh yeah,
YouTube.
yeah, 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 yeah. The never
That
do
kind
shit
of
at work.
catapulted you to the social media success that you gained, and then you took it from there and just grabbed it by the shot that shit out.
Yeah, that was my first time going viral. Like, I thought I was on. I seen Snoop Dogg share it, or the Breakfast Club shared it, but I didn't know about watermarks. You feel me? So when I
Okay.
was doing the skits, I wasn't putting like my name, my tag on my videos and shit like that. I ain't know shit about watermarks. Cause I'm like, bro, I would have had like way more followers than I got right now, and
Mm-hmm.
people would have knew that was me. Like, if I would have had my watermark on that video. But the never
Yeah.
do shit at work, I dropped that like a year after I started doing skits. So I came out with that like 2019. But
Okay.
like I said, that was my first time going viral. And that just taught me a lesson. Like, man, you gotta keep going. Like that viral shit don't mean nothing.
Mm-mm.
It don't
Mm-hmm.
mean shit at all. Just because a nigga go viral. You know how many people go viral every day? Like
Mm-hmm.
World Star be posting shit, Snoop Dogg be posting. Then you go to they page, nigga only got like 5,000, 4,000 followers. Nigga just went viral just that one time. Nigga just went viral. So that's
Yeah,
why I say that shit don't mean nothing. Like, yeah, no,
you
you just gotta
definitely
keep
don't.
going.
Yeah, because I know I had went viral, and when I first started my comedy career, I went viral on TikTok with so many views. That shit took off like wildfire. But like you said, I didn't know. Like you got to grasp that moment when you got your shot, when you going viral, you got to constantly post, stay
Mm-hmm.
consistent. I
Right.
ain't know nothing about algorithm, none of that shit. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
then TikTok will take a lot of your videos down if it be too graphic with the content and start you all over, so it'll be all crazy and stuff. So what you say for the streaming platform, how you be doing your stream? What you think the best way to get money with it? Is this Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram?
Shit, YouTube.
YouTube,
Okay.
Yep.
I've heard that. Mm-hmm.
YouTube where the money at.
YouTube. Well, can you explain the factors?
I mean, it's just like it's hard to build up like subscribers and shit. That's like YouTube, like the hardest platform to build up. Because you can go viral on Instagram, go viral on TikTok, and everybody start following you, and now you look like you doing some shit. But
Yeah,
like the YouTube, that took me like I want to say probably like, and it's still growing. But
yeah.
I think I probably like my first 10,000 subscribers. I think it was probably like it had to be when the OCDA. So my YouTube blew up because of the OCDA.
Okay.
But
Okay.
but before that, that shit was hard as hell. Niggas was just posting like they scanned through clips and skits and shit like that. So then I realized like with the YouTube how to build it up. You got to get like them folks something like they want to see, and they got the quality of it got to be like A1, and it got
Yeah.
to be long. It got to be long.
Okay.
Okay.
That's how you make your money off YouTube, like because it's the quality and the length of the video. It ain't like Instagram where you just posting like short shit. Like YouTube, you gotta come with it on YouTube.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
Yep.
they pay the
I've
most.
heard that.
And the great thing about that, as I said, a lot of people, if they don't know, you born and raised in St. Pete. When you started your stand-up comedy career, was it actual in St. Pete, or did you go to? Because I know you went to Dallas. When you started doing comedy in St. Pete, was you getting the mics and stuff like that around in the area?
No, I ain't. I started stand up comedy in Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I never my first time. I think last time I was in Tampa. No, when you booked me at that show in Clear, I think that was my first time performing in St. Pete.
Oh, that
And
was your
then
first show.
the last show in Tampa that you did, that was my second time. And then this past Sunday, what it was Thursday, was my third time. So I ain't never like did no open mics and shit in St. Pete. I like started in Dallas and then I moved to Atlanta.
Okay.
But I
Yeah.
think to me, I don't know if you think that way, but I think that was like the higher power put you in that situation. Cause
Yep.
I think
Mm-hmm.
by you being in a more metro area, you think that kind of helped it too
Mm-hmm.
in Dallas, or you
Hell
think the
yeah, it
same
like
thing can
it,
happen
it,
in
it
St. Pete?
yeah, it helped me open my mind up and help me see things outside my city. Plus, living with my mom, like me and my mom, we always got up and moved. So my mom,
Okay.
we moved to Jacksonville like in my sixth grade year, and then she moved to Dallas in 2018. And when I got out of prison, I just ended up moving with her because I had did 4 years in prison from 2008 to 2012, and then the day
Okay.
I got released, I moved to Dallas with her. And then so
Okay.
that's how I ended up in Dallas. I lived in Dallas for 10 years. From 2012 to 2022. And then I moved out here to Atlanta in 2022.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what's up, man. That's up. What's up? So
Yep. That's what's up.
when you was in
Mhm.
prison, you already knew this what you wanted to do. Get out
No,
of
I got out of prison with like over 400 songs. I wanted to rap. I was doing the rap shit.
Okay.
And I actually I pursued it. Like I took it serious. I had a Vivo channel. I had all my shit like, on DSPs. I had quality videos. I had like mixtapes and shit. So I was taking it serious. But
Yeah.
my end goal in rap was to sign with T.I. In
Okay.
2016, October 2016, I gave that nigga a CD. He pulled up the Onyx in Dallas. I gave that nigga a CD, and I was like, yeah, he gonna call me in like 2 weeks and shit like that. He gonna want to sign me. And like 90 days went by, I ain't hear nothing from that nigga. And shit, bitch, I like, I gotta
Shit
find
is
something else to
over.
do. I ain't cause I wanted like I was always smart. I told myself like I ain't finna be like these old ass niggas still trying to rap and shit. Like I'm gonna give myself 5 years like to do this shit. And it just so happened I got out 2012. It just so happened I ended up giving him the CD in 2016, and then I started comedy in 2017. So it was exactly 5 years. Yep.
Okay.
And then that's crazy
And the
because
reason why I started rapping is because the Migos had came out and they changed the whole paradigm of the rap game. Everybody was rapping in that cadence, and I was just so against that. And I got left behind. Shit,
yeah, I feel it's a new
like you
Well,
wave.
look
weren't
at you
rapping like
now.
that or singing like that, your ass getting left behind.
But I'm gonna tell you what's so good about it, cause about you giving T.I. a CD. Now, through how the world works, now you finna be in an upcoming project with T.I. That's
Oh yeah,
so that
it's crazy how everything came full circle. He offered to bond me out of jail. That time the feds came, I got locked up and shit. Like he was trying to put up the bond money, but I told my
yeah.
folks like it wasn't that much for us to be needing a nigga help and shit like that. So
Right.
there's some shit I can take care of. But then when I got out, he was like I FaceTime him when I got out. He was like, shit, we shooting a movie. Pull up on a movie set. Pull up on a movie set. Well, when I was in jail, I talked to him when I was in jail. He was like, when you get out, I'm gonna put you in a movie and shit like that. So then when I got out, I FaceTime. He was like, we shooting a movie, pull up tomorrow. Then I pulled up tomorrow with my uniform like a dumbass. Like nigga had the whole uniform on. And then he seen me. And then like he had seen me and shit like that. You know, we exchanged pleasantries and shit like that. Then he looked at some white lady. He was like, oh yeah, get him the script, take him to the dressing room, get him dressed out. And it was just like that. Now I'm in the movie.
Okay.
Damn, that's real. And you ain't get your DJ Hustle and Flow on when you seen that nigga like, nigga, what you did with my motherfucking CD?
Man, so look, that's what's so crazy. That's when I realized like this nigga is an important nigga. This nigga busy.
Right.
Cause not only did
Mhm.
I give him a CD, I gave him a birthday gift too, cause it was his birthday. So I gave him a gift like me and my homeboy, we were wearing foxtails at the most. So I gave the nigga a foxtail and shit like that. And this was like a pivotal moment in my career. Like I always wanted to sound this nigga. This like my favorite rapper. I'm finally meet him in person, get to give him a CD and shit. So as you know, time fast forward, now we doing comedy and shit. I know him like I be performing at this spot, Trap City Cafe. He always be in that bitch. So
Yeah.
I brought it up to him. I was like, man, it was one time like 2016, I gave you a CD, I gave you a birthday gift, man. Like, man, whatever happened with that? He was like, man, I don't even remember that. And that's when it hit me. I'm like, oh, this nigga like really busy. This nigga really living life. Cause I'm like, nigga, that was just so important to
Arrogant.
me. That was like an important time in my life. And this nigga did not
Arrogant
remember
as
none of that
hell.
shit. That nigga didn't remember none of that shit.
Hey, tell the truth, you think you told your shit out the window like a friend?
Nah, because how it happened was at Onyx, I had pulled up like at 10 o'clock. Like
Mhm.
being lame and shit, not knowing these niggas finna pull up about one something. Like you feel, so I'm out there just standing. But Trader Troop was out there. And I
Yeah,
told him like what I had going on. He was like, yeah, bet, I'm gonna make sure you get it to him and shit like that. So I'm just waiting outside. So they finally pulled up. Uh he pulled up in a black truck. It was a driver, then it was like a nigga in the front seat, then Tip was behind the passenger seat, and it was a girl behind the driver's seat. So I went up
yeah,
to the window, gave him the CD, he put that shit down, and then I gave him the gift, and then he was like, you want to come in with us? So I went in with them. But I was like, bitch, I'm just ready for you to leave so you can go back and listen to my shit. You feel me?
Right.
And then that's how it happened. So I just knew like when they leave the club and they get back in the car, he gonna look over, see my CD, and he gonna tell the driver to pop that shit in. They gonna listen to it on their way home. I had this shit all figured out. But like I said, but that nigga ain't called me. I just fell into like a deep depression. And the girl I was with at the time,
Mhm.
it was like I just looked at her. I'm like, I'm finna start talking about your ass. And then I just wrote a whole bunch of material what we were going through. Then I started coming.
what the song called? Trash ass bitch.
Yep, I started
hey,
coming.
hey, but for real though, and not only that, you got You got an upcoming project coming with T.I. I think what is the Department 2, correct?
Yeah, the Apartments 2, the sequel to the
Okay.
first one.
Season 2, that's good. But before that, you just was on recently on the Miss Pat show as the new baby. Congratulations for that
Oh
shit.
Okay.
yeah. Appreciate you, man.
Big
Appreciate
wig.
you.
That,
Yes. The
that,
new
that,
bailiff on
big
that
up,
thing.
big up.
And I think
So
we got
that position.
renewed. I think we got renewed for season 4. So that's
Okay,
actually
okay.
Okay.
How you got that position? How that came about? How that opportunity arose to you?
well, she hit me up on Instagram. Well,
Okay.
first my partner Nan Green, he kept telling me like, "Miss Pat gonna hit you up. Miss Pat gonna hit you up." And then my boy Vincent Bryan, he doubled back and said that same shit one way. He was like, "Yeah, Miss Pat, like she said she gonna hit you up." And then like she finally hit me up. She was like, "Oh my God, I just love you." She was like, "I stayed up all night going down the rabbit hole, just looking at. I just love you, original and all that." She was then she gave me her phone and she was like, "Call me." And then I called her. We had a little conversation, and she was like, "I want to do something with you. I want you to, be on my show."
Okay.
And
Okay.
then so this how it happened. So like I ain't know like it was big like that because I'm still like in the midst of OCDA trying to like really promote this shit and get it out here. So all I'm worried about is my shit. So when
Right.
she told me she wanted me to be in the show, she was like, "I want you to be on my show. I'm gonna send you the contract, all this shit." So they sent the contract, and I just like brush that shit off because I'm like, man, like that's probably some skit shit. I don't know. I ain't really trying to, you feel me? Nigga, I was trying to do my shit.
Yeah.
So goddamn, one day I was talking to my mom. It had to be like 2 weeks later, 3 weeks after I got the contract because I ain't even signed the shit. I ain't even look at it.
Yeah.
So one day I was talking to my mom and she was like, "Yeah, what you got coming up and where you going next and all this shit." So we just randomly talking this, and then I mentioned to Miss Pat. I'm like, "Yeah, some lady named Miss Pat. She want me to be on. She want me to be on her show and stuff like that." She was like,
Mhm.
"Hold on, who?" I like, "Yeah, some lady named Miss Pat want me to be on her show." She was like, "Miss Pat, Miss Pat." I'm like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, who? Why you say it like that?" She was like, "If this the same Miss Pat, we talking about, boy, that's big. What show they talking about?" I'm
Mhm.
like, "She
All
be
right.
like
Mhm.
on some court shows." She was like, "What?" So how
Yeah.
my mama reacted to it, it made me want to like go look her up. I'm like, "Man, who is Miss Pat? Like, you feel what's going on?" She was
Mhm.
like, "Boy, that's real TV. You finna be on real TV." So I was like, "Shit, where the contract at?" I started looking over the contract and shit like that. And then I was like, "Shit, let me go and send this shit to my agency." Then my agency got
Mhm.
involved. And then shit, I was on that bitch. But I was feeling like I was just brushing that shit off. I ain't know what it was.
Okay.
And so
Mhm.
we wanna let the viewers know, man, OCDA is a real company with real
Yeah.
complaints.
Yeah.
They really don't know what this a real company. You actually got somebody out there in the field. You were talking about the jet the other day. You know his name, so I want you to say his name, your
Oh
employee.
yeah, that one
And he working in the field right now, and he getting his views up. He doing his thing too.
yeah,
Okay.
his follower going when he first started, he was at like 4,000 followers. Now he almost at 10,000.
Okay.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
shit going up. Agent Black, ID number 30303. From Detroit,
Okay,
Michigan.
Agent Black.
Yeah.
Where Agent Black from?
Detroit.
Oh,
Detroit.
Yeah,
Okay.
Lord.
he live out here in Atlanta. He just hit me up today. He just posted a new video today. So
Yeah, I
he got
seen.
three videos on his back. Then he told me he hit me today, said he gonna be in Dallas in
Okay.
a week. If I got some
Okay.
complaints in Dallas, he'll go out there in Dallas. So he like
Okay.
me. He wanna go across the country with it.
I don't blame him.
Now that's initiative. That nigga want to he see
Mhm.
what you doing. Not only that, you are hiring people to be in the company, right? Correct? Let the
Yeah,
viewers know you still hiring.
yeah. We always hiring. We got an operations manager. We got a few agents. And we
Okay.
still hiring agents.
So
Yeah, we
yeah, so
always
y'all want to
hiring,
get
and
y'all as a job and go to the man
Right.
right here. Y'all want to be in
yeah, you and
job like
get your own. You
that.
get your own uniform. You go to our website, get your own uniform. Let
Mhm.
us know what city and state you in. We gonna send you the complaint, and it's up to you to go out there and get the money. And
Okay.
it's up to our discretion if we like the video or not. Cause you can't just go out there and
Right.
record yourself. It gotta be you.
Okay.
It's a standard we
Mhm.
gotta live up to.
Okay, y'all hear that shit, man. Y'all put y'all Name and info enough. Not only that, I didn't get to introduce. We had technical difficulties, but this is my co-host, the goddamn Tasha Lee.
Yeah.
What's up, Calimar? Can you hear me?
What's up, Miss Tasha? Yes, ma'am. I hear you.
What's going down?
How you doing?
Sorry, technical difficulties. I'm on cut water, so.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
I brought out the cut water for this one.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, they say you got a training video. You got a training video how to do be an agent?
Yeah, so once you get hired, we send you the training tutorial. It's it's a
damn.
link. It's a link only the agents get to see.
They got a
My dog legit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a real company.
Okay.
You got a company like Ice, goddamn it. Damn, y'all got bonuses?
Yeah. That's why I tell people.
I know Tasha wanted to ask you some questions, man. So, Tasha, go ahead and get the question in, man.
All right, Calimar. This part of the show we typically do is called Ride or Slide. So we typically add this in. I know I didn't get a chance to do trending topics when I first, tried to get on or whatever. So it's Ride or Slide. So what we do is I typically make a drink of the day, but today is cut water. I'm on a cut water today. So
yes, ma'am.
It's similar to Drink Champ. So I'll ask you 2 questions and you'll pick one. If you don't, you have something to drink. You got something to drink?
Yeah.
Got some water? Okay, let's ride. All right. And speaking of TI, the old TI or the new TI?
We going to tip all day. The old TI. That's why he cut the hair. He even chose the old TI.
Right.
Shit, you know what's up. That's exactly why that nigga cut the hair. He chose the old TI.
He definitely knows what's up. And they have you got a little baseball finish.
Oh yeah, that was AI, man. That little ball.
Oh, that was AI.
Yeah.
The AI of a dog.
Yeah, that was AI, man.
Okay.
All right, Calimar. Beef with Tia Kemp or beef with 50 Cent?
I'm kind of beefing with Tia Kemp right now anyway, because she's doing them calls.
Yeah,
she know better.
Not yet, T.
Yeah, we already done beefed out a little bit, so give me Tia Kemp.
Not yet, T. What yet, T? What happened?
She calling people bosses and calling people and doing what I do.
Oh damn! Okay. So she tried. Okay,
but now she calling regular people. At first she was calling bosses. Then I had checked about that shit. Now she calling little regular hood people and shit like that. But still though, you still doing, you still treading along the same premise I'm doing, calling people and cussing them out.
You should have sent an application in a goddamn suit.
I tried to get involved on the team. She did in the program.
You want to get high? All right, go ahead, Tasha.
All right. Calimar, you going to the strip club or you going to Bible study?
Oh, the strip club. I don't give a fuck about the word.
God watching.
It don't matter. He put it in the mind. He put it in the minds of the people to even build a strip club, so he know what's going on. Like he could have easily blocked that out of people's minds.
They're gonna put Jesus on the flyer.
Yeah, I'm going to the strip club all day.
All right. Okay, snort powder or Papa Molly?
Damn.
I'm gonna go with the powder.
Damn.
Yeah, give me the powder, man. give me the powder, man. Give me the powder.
What a powder, man.
Powder is just powder. With that Molly, it got powder in it, fentanyl, it got all other type of stuff in it. So just give me the powder.
Fuck that. Give me the powder.
Just let it be clean.
Yeah, give me the powder, man.
All right. You hanging with some YNs from Chicago or you hanging with the YNs from Memphis?
Give me Chicago because I took a YN in the field with me in Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, when I had a show out there in Chicago, I had a YN in the field with me as a cameraman. So yeah, give me the YN in Chicago.
You want that?
No,
You
that
want
nigga was ready. If anything, I
You
felt protected and safe because
okay?
I know the YNs fuck me like they ain't finna let nothing happen to me. So I felt protected
We
and safe.
trying to protect you
Yeah,
know, everybody
yeah. They probably like, man, that nigga going to my mama job. We gotta protect that nigga. Yeah.
All right, so
All
where you at
right.
with it?
You get 100K. Are you going to the casino or are you donating it to the church?
I'm not. Whatever you got questions involved with the church, I'm not doing nothing with the church.
Okay.
Everything over the church, a strip club over the church. I'm taking my 100K to the casino.
Church
I'm not
ain't the
giving the
same no
church
more,
nothing.
man. Church ain't the same no more. Church
Yeah.
ain't. Church get
One
exposed
more
to church,
thing.
man.
Matter of
Yeah.
fact, I'm gonna take my 100K and take that to the strip club that you asked me about with the church. Yeah, damn a casino. I'm taking that right to the strip club.
All right. All right. You going to a Rashida from Love and Hip Hop concert or a Bad Bunny concert?
Bad Bunny.
Okay.
Yeah, Bad Bunny gonna have them
You gonna need
Latinos in that
Alexa.
thing.
You
Bad
gonna
Bunny
need
gonna
a
have them bad Hispanic Latino things in there, man. Come on now. Bad Bunny.
all right.
Yeah, we going to Bad
Loyalty
Bunny.
or respect?
Respect.
Okay.
Because
Explain.
somebody can be loyal to you and don't respect you.
Yeah.
See, with that respect, you ain't gotta like me or be loyal. It's like, nigga, you gonna respect me though. Yeah. Give me
Okay.
some respect.
Last question. Team Ann Riley or Team Peach Patch?
No.
You got a drink.
Yeah. Oh, I
You
forgot
got
about the
a drink.
drinks. Shit.
Yeah,
I knew I could get you one.
Hey,
I forgot about the drink.
and we had some. Now we don't know if you're to, but you know, people been calling in for you to get your agent Ratliff on, man. So
Do that.
we do got a old ass dude that won't stop rapping. And he put all the music on the internet. The guy don't stop rapping. He need to give it up. You know what I'm saying? That's what the people saying. So they want to know if he could get a call and tell him getting complaints about the lyrics he dropping out there in the streets.
Oh shit.
No, because it sounds like it's a black owned business and we don't do business. Yeah, we don't do no black owned businesses. That's our creed, that's our motto. All the complaints are anonymous, but we do cuss black people out. Like if you work in corporate
Yes.
America,
Okay. So
yeah, 'cause a lot of people they try to call me racist because like, oh, but it really be when they see me go off on the white people. But it be like, oh nah, y'all must ain't watch all my stuff because y'all see we go off on Hispanics, we go off on the black people, we go off on
Mm-hmm.
Chinese people. It don't matter if your ass in a position of authority and you work in corporate America and we got some complaints about you, we coming to see you.
All right.
But we just
Calamar,
don't
you
do
can
black
fight.
owned businesses because I'm a black owned business.
You can fight.
Oh yeah, I can do a little
Okay.
something.
Boy, y'all be walking in no businesses like
Yeah, that's the point.
What was one of your going in the field? What was one of your most like? You thought you was gonna have to get in the fight and have to actually whip somebody ass. One of your one movement when you thought it was gonna go down and you was gonna actually have to put belt the ass out there.
oh damn.
I would say at the U-Haul place where I had to jump out on them niggas.
Oh shit. You
Yeah,
know
them, they was
bases and
they
all
was
be up
all they
there.
was all at my window talking shit. I'm like, yo, this nigga really like they
Crackheads.
really trying to show out in front of their man. So I had to jump out the car on the niggas ass. Then they started being friendly and stuff like, nah, nigga, I don't work here. I don't give a damn about throwing hands. Y'all need y'all job. Y'all nigga better fight now.
That's that St. Pete shit.
Yeah, all right. 33712 is the motherfucking man.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, we got on the YouTube. Somebody came in talking about, is you an atheist?
Yeah, I see you say is I'm a no, I believe in God.
Okay.
I just don't do the church shit.
Yeah. And a lot of
Did you
people,
see the Drewski skit?
Oh yeah, that was mad funny.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
hilarious.
it was
It
yeah.
actually.
ruffled some feathers, but it was hilarious.
So we
Mm-hmm.
do know you got the apartments two coming on. You say and you got the season of Miss Pat coming up too. So
And
what
I
what
got
do
my
you
own
expect?
I got my own TV show coming up.
Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
want to get into. That's what I want you to get into because I know you talked about that. Elaborate how it's coming about with you doing your own TV show and let us know what it's gonna be called and what to be looking out for.
Well, it's gonna be called the OCDA show. We filmed it out there in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Uh-huh.
Uh, right now we in the shopping phase of it. And speaking of Drewski, if nobody picks it up, we're gonna take the Drewski route and put it on YouTube, like how you did the
Okay.
put up in your house and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we kind of went through the same thing, like pitching it to networks and having meeting with networks, but they just don't understand it.
they don't
Mm.
they don't see the
So
vision.
it's like you got to put it out yourself. But right now
Mhm.
we in the talks with Now That's TV and Zeus Network. So I
Okay.
believe it'll make it on one of those because it fit like what I do, my style of comedy and the style of the TV show fits perfect over there on that network. Either one of those networks. Yeah.
Yeah, so I
All
could
right.
definitely.
Big ups to Zeus.
Yeah, they're all right. So you go to YouTube route. I see a lot of people going to YouTube route, like Ali Sadi, like you say, Drewski and everything. A lot of people putting their comedy specials on YouTube. I think comedian Ryan Davis did it. A lot of people start shopping into networks because, like you say, the network don't see the visions. You know what I'm saying? And they don't even pick it up. So I think it's a lot more independent, and more profitable, and you can do it the way you want to do it. So
Yeah.
how
Mhm.
long you think you'll get the grace period for somebody to pick it up until you go already just say fuck it, I'm going to YouTube
Probably about April.
by April.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's completely done, edited, ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right, man. Y'all hearing that? Words out there, man. Investors, man.
Not
Coming
hearing
in
it.
here, man. The OCDA train is out there, man. Definitely,
Mm-hmm.
definitely, definitely. So, you said they picked up the season 4 Miss Pat show. So,
Mm-hmm.
when that supposed to be coming back out?
I know we'll probably start filming if we film around the same time last year. It probably start filming July, August, and then it'll come out probably top of the year because we still got some episodes, 10 new episodes from season 3 that haven't been
Mhm.
released yet. So I think we shoot 20 episodes. They'll release 10, and they take like a break, and then they come back with the new 10. So it's still 10 new episodes that ain't even been released from season 3 yet. But I think we still gonna start shooting for filming for season 4.
And
Okay.
I want to know the difference too, because it's great that you tapping into this. Like, I'm glad what you said, because when you heard Miss Pat, you just thought it was like, we be busy and doing some stuff, so much stuff. That's like one time when I had feature for Nate Jackson. I ain't understand the magnitude of it. I just like, damn, this Nate Jackson. Then I got so many calls where people like, this Nate Jackson, nigga, who's Nate? How you get with Nate Jackson? And we don't be
Yeah.
understanding those type of situations with being, because we just be
Mhm.
comedy, man. And it don't be no disrespect. We just
Yeah.
sometimes you don't know everybody. You don't know who know what I'm saying. Bitch be big, and that's why you gotta treat everybody with respect. That was great. You said respect,
Yeah.
because you treat
Mhm.
everybody with respect in this game, because it's a who you know game. People,
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying, got to word them off. They'll remember how they last treated them, and you don't know who nobody know in this comedy
Right.
game, man. Entertainment,
Mm-hmm.
period, bro. So the water system, networking is the most important part in the
Yep.
comedy game, man. Don't make no bad vibes out there, because it is gatekeeping and it is blackballing out
Mhm.
there. I know you've seen it firsthand and seen some shit with a couple comedians you've been around just dealing with the shit. So just networking is a big main factor in comedy, man. To all the viewers and upcoming comedians watching, man, keep their respect at an all-time high. I
For
want to ask you
sure.
this: so being on Miss
Mhm.
Pat, so what's the difference with doing live TV and doing actual a skit? Like, is the transitioning and how you film different or whatever? Was it kind of easy for you because you was already filming skit, or it was a whole different process for you?
Yeah, it was easy once I realized what I had to do. Like my first day on set, I was on the set like acting like a real bailiff and shit. Like arm folded, not saying shit. You hear me? Like taking the job too fucking serious. And then like the next morning, she called me in her dressing room, Miss Pat, and she was like, nigga, I need you to loosen up. Like that Agent Ratliff, nigga, that's what we want. Like, if you want to say something, say it. Like, if you feel like you want to say, just say it. We don't care. Like, that's what you here for. Say what you want to say. So then when she told me that when I started tearing their ass up because I got what was going on. I'm like, oh, we supposed to really be roasting the claim and the defendant and like talking about the case and shit like that. So yeah.
Yeah, and I noticed that even when you were doing the commercials, the trailers heading into the show, how you was interacting with people and talking and how you was coming at. So I'm looking
Yeah.
for the other episodes too, man.
Yeah, it was a dope experience. Like, being on TV and being on a real set.
Okay. So this project with T.I., the Apartments 2, is already done and ready to go, or y'all still filming?
No, that's done and all ready to go too. So he got some but after we finished filming that, he filmed another movie with Terrence J, like a rom-com, a romantic comedy. So I think that's gonna be like first priority. Well, I don't know what's gonna be priority because also we filmed like some comedy shit at the Trap Museum, like how Comic View is.
Yeah.
Like we filmed some shit like that at the Trap Museum, so that supposed to be coming out as well too. So it's a lot of shit like that nigga Tip done did that supposed to be coming out.
A lot of shit in the ball.
But he's so busy, like he's just so busy now. He finna drop the last album. You see, he don't drop the single and shit now, so he probably finna go on tour with the music and that nigga all over the place. So hopefully it drops this year, man. Departments too.
That's what's up.
Not only that, you be telling me how you be going out to Camp Duval with Lil Duval doing stuff like that and everything. How that been
OG. Man, that shit was inspiring, man. I'm like, man, because I just remember I told that nigga too. I'm like, bro, I've been following you since nigga. Cause like I said, remember I told you, me and my mom, we moved to Jacksonville when I was in 6th grade. Yeah. Nigga, that was 2000. And I remember when I moved out there, like that following year, like it was either the end of 2000 or 2001, Lil Duval had dropped the DVD called Dat Boy Funny, Rolling Powell, Dat Boy Funny. And it wasn't nothing but a DVD, a number of skits on that bitch. So like all how we be seeing skits on the internet and shit. Yeah. Like this nigga was way before his time. Like, and I told that nigga, I'm like, bro, I've been following your ass in like 2000, bro, 2001. Nigga, you like, damn, my daddy type shit. I raised nigga. I grew up with your ass. Then I seen him on Comic View and like, cause it was like to see a nigga on TV that looked like us, nigga had the chain, the jewelry and shit on, like he went with the suits and all that shit. So I was like, but I told him, I was like, well, I've been following your ass, nigga, since a kid, nigga. And so then I told him that, he was like, yeah, like, you feel me? Then just being on the property, like that shit so big, nigga got a river in the backyard, two lakes. I'm like, yeah. And then like that time I went over there and he let me ride the jet ski in the lake and shit like that. That was my first time ever riding the jet ski.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. And then I seen everybody in the comments like, "Where your life jacket at? Where your life jacket?" I'm like, shit, I didn't even know I supposed to wear one. I just be seeing this nigga ride it without one. Shit. Yeah, that shit was fun.
I'll tell you one thing about it, man. Whatever you got coming to you, man, is well deserved. Cause you
absolutely.
And it's so crazy that, you know what I'm saying, St. Pete so like small like that. They don't really be known unless you know. Like we got Will Packer from him. We got
Angela Bassett.
We got Dustin Hines. We got Calimar White out there doing the thing. But a lot of what did you notice? A lot of them had to leave St. Pete and actually go out there and make their mark. Now we starting to know who they is in the city. Unless you actually knew that person one-on-one.
Right.
That'd be the crazy aspect of it. But man, I just want to let you know, man, the whole team, the city of St. Pete is proud of you. Well, I know I'm proud. But I see where you came, how you evolved, especially with the stand-up game, how you evolved, you're funny.
Appreciate it, man.
Hitting all the points, doing what you're supposed to do. And shit, you're gonna go from the clubs to arenas, man. I see arenas for you. Just keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yes, sir.
So give us some more tour dates. We know you still rocking, you still on the road. What the next show gonna be at?
We in DC March 18th, then we in Baltimore March 19th, then we in
Okay.
Gainesville, Florida, March 21st, and then we in Columbus, Ohio, March 29th. So them are March dates.
Okay.
Then
Okay, so
April,
y'all want to catch
we
Agent
in
Ratliff.
Charlotte.
These are the dates. Calimar White, OCDA.
Mhm.
Oh, they also go buy your merch and stuff. You got the website. Make sure you put everything in the chat. We got
Yep.
the
Put
website,
everything in the
the
chat.
Yeah,
headset, where they get the
OCD,
sweats.
OCDAofficial.com. It's a one-stop shop. You can file a complaint, you can get merch, you can get tickets to the shows, everything on the website.
Okay.
The producer, make sure you on that. Put that in the chat, man. Straight up. We always ask, man. Our comedians
Mhm.
that come through, we always ask
Yep.
this question, man. What is your
Mhm.
top 5 comedians dead or alive in your book?
I'm gonna go with Mike Epps,
Okay.
uh, Carlos Miller,
Okay.
Okay.
Lil Duval,
Okay.
Mhm.
K Dub,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
D Ray Davis.
Damn,
Okay.
I like that. Hey,
All right.
I like that he said K Dub, man. A lot of
Mhm.
people don't be putting their respect on that man name. K
Oh,
Dub
yeah,
been doing
that's
it
my
for a long
OG,
time.
man.
I've
That's
been
my
watching K
mentor.
Dub since Comedy View, man. When he had a little dread, a little jit, man. K Dub been rocking for quite some time, man. K Dub funny as hell, man.
That nigga
You know
All
what I'm
funny.
right.
saying? I think sometimes would it be like that where like everybody in the comedian world know who K Dub is. If you don't, you lost. You ain't no comedy junkie. But I think well like he like that stardom that he supposed to be K Dub too real for their ass, man. Do you
K
Yeah,
think so?
Dub with
that nigga
two
don't
B.
did. He done been did all that shit, like having like sold out weekend, like all the shit we be trying to do. That nigga been did that shit.
He's
He don't
still
really
doing it.
care. Yeah, he don't really care for it too much though.
Yeah,
Not
I see.
not coming, but not like coming. I'm talking about like far as like all the accolades. Like that nigga
Yeah,
K
that's what
Dub
I'm saying.
hate.
All the
The
accolades.
one thing about K Dub, that nigga hate when you show him love, boy. That nigga
What?
don't like to hit. That
Oh,
nigga don't like to hit that shit. That
I
nigga
What
don't
the
don't
show,
like
heck?
to hit that
I don't
shit.
show them love. Cause your ass
That's his main catch. That's his main catchphrase. He tell everybody, "Show love, show some love." Soon as you show him love, that nigga don't like that shit.
like
Bro.
fuck that.
Damn.
Yeah.
I see y'all, yeah, cause one time before y'all did a skit together, man. Y'all did a
Mm-hmm.
skit together. Well, that was about a couple years back, but y'all did a skit together,
Yep.
man.
Yep. Yep.
I seen the
Okay.
buzz going on with that there, man. Yeah, man. But for you being from St. Pete and going through the things that you went through,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? You already famous. A lot of people just don't know it yet, but they're gonna realize it this your year.
Yep.
Um,
Yes, sir.
definitely we like to give our
Mhm.
people something from every comedian, man. What have kept you through during the struggles to where you at right now? What's something you always keep in your mind that you can give not only an upcoming comedian, but somebody that living their life and not following their dreams but chasing their dreams? What's something that stay
Mhm.
pivotal in your mind, keep you going every day?
I would tell them like, work hard enough till you can be in the presence of the people that you would listen to.
Yep.
Meaning that,
Mhm.
like, coming up, a lot of people will tell you, "Oh, you should do it like this. You should do it like this." And then you look at them, and you be like, "Nigga, you ain't somewhere I want to be." So, like,
Mhm.
I were to listen to the people I look up to, like the people I grew up watching on TV, like the Mike
Right.
F,
Mhm.
the TIs and shit like that. So, like, I work hard enough to be in their presence to
Okay.
get advice from them. So that's what I tell somebody, like, work hard enough to where you can be in the presence of the people that you would listen to.
All right. That's some good advice.
And
Definitely.
Tasha, I know you got a question for him on the way out. What the question you got,
Mhm.
Mr.
You
Rat?
ride with Glorilla or you ride with Glorilla?
I think all that shit, I think all of it staged.
I do too. Mhm.
Yeah, I think she probably
Protect.
here super like, sis,
Yeah.
I need some money. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I can see that. What you
Yeah,
think about?
now that you came into a little fame and people see the flies and everything, you think you got all this money. Do you get unexpected calls from family members
Right. That's
at
what I
any
was
type
gonna
of time?
say.
No,
You get
I
people
don't.
begging.
No, I don't, because I don't think I don't broadcast it like that. That I got money.
Yeah.
You hear me?
That's
So
smart. That's
and
very
then,
smart.
and then my family, like, they know I'm a mean nigga anyway. Like, I tell them.
But they know your mindset, know any
They're like, they
motherfucker.
try to go through my mama because they know, like,
Okay.
my mama gonna tell them, like, I ain't gonna ask them that. Like,
See, I got an ice in the sun. That's real, man. That's real, now, man. But like I said, man, got another question. Do you market for black-owned businesses?
oh yeah, we do promo for everybody. The budget, right?
Right. That's what's up.
So you already got
But
that,
just
man.
because I don't fuck with black owned business, that don't mean I'm just working with it for free. Like, we ain't doing that.
So he's definitely marketing for black-owned businesses. The budget, right, man. So
The
you
budget.
already got the website. Did we put the website in the chat?
Yep, OCDAofficial.com.
So
All
if you're
right.
trying to get your business promoted, you're trying to buy merch, you want to know about the shows, you want to know about employment.
You want to file a complaint?
Mhm.
Cause we telling you, man, this is a real company, man.
Yep,
With real
definitely.
complaints, man, for real. I don't know
Yep.
about the health and dental. He ain't say nothing about that shit. But he said it's a real company.
Yeah, we ain't there yet.
It's a real motherfucking company, man. So, hey, with that being said, man, you got your shows coming up. You got the Apartments 2 coming up. You got Miss Pat show coming up. You got a lot of things coming up, man. We appreciate this time for you coming through,
Yep.
taking time out your day. Show love to the St. Pete Funny Podcast, man.
Absolutely. We
I can't wait.
appreciate it.
I gave you that number, so hopefully we'll be doing that work in August.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him tomorrow. I want to call on a weekday. I ain't want to call him on the weekend.
Nah, they was trying to get you down here earlier, but I said you didn't want to do it like that, but still call you. That's why I told them to call. They wanted you down here earlier. So they definitely, so the number, you already got the info to that. So make it happen, man. Whatever you got going on, man, we behind you 100%. Whenever you want to come back to the St. Pete Funny Podcast,
Absolutely.
anything you got coming on in this area around, let me know. Reach out. We're gonna pitch up there, man. It's up there like Granny Pen. Keep doing
Yes,
Definitely.
sir. Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having me on, man.
Man,
You're
thank you for
welcome.
coming
Thank
on. And one thing
you.
about it, man, if you ain't heard no 1,000 times, you ain't asking enough. Success ain't how you fall, it's how you bounce back, man. You already know what it is. Love, my boy.
And stop putting in the atmosphere what you don't have or how you feel bad or anything. Start speaking positive. I'm telling you, speak life and speak positivity. And I promise you, doors will open and you will be happy that you did. Stop speaking negative. Speak positive.
Not a nigga want to drink the juice. We done did ride the slide.
I drunk the boat.
Make sure you hit the tag, man, for they can know you was on the St. Pete Funny Podcast, man.
Absolutely.
Iron, man. We shooting this shit to the top.
Definitely. Yep.
I'm your host, comedian Damion Davis. That's Mr.
I'm your co-host, Latasha Lee.
And that's OCDA agent Ratliff, Mr. Calimar White. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in to season 3, man. It's up there like Granny Pennies. We out. Love.
Love.
Y'all already know it. Y'all check my boy out.